Living in a small town has its perks. The air is clean, the scenery is beautiful, and the noise of traffic is non-existent. But as every small town has its charms, it also has its secrets. My town's secret lies within the dense, sprawling forest that encircles it, known to the locals as the Whispering Woods. The woods always seemed alive, even in the dead of winter, when the trees were bare and the ground was blanketed with snow. You could hear faint whispers carried by the icy winds. Nobody dared venture into the woods after sundown. The older folks warned us about the unseen guardian of the Whispering Woods, a tale as old as the town itself. One winter night, driven by youthful bravado and curiosity, I decided to challenge the tales of the unseen entity. I set out just as the sun sunk below the horizon, armed with a flashlight and the foolish invincibility of adolescence. At first, everything was normal. The forest was eerie but beautiful under the moonlight, snow crunching under my boots, frost-kissed leaves glittering in the pale light. As I delved deeper, the whispers started. I couldn't discern words, but the tones were unmistakably hushed and urgent, like the rustling of dry leaves. The whispers grew louder with each step until they morphed into an unintelligible cacophony echoing around me. I shivered, a sense of dread creeping up my spine. Suddenly, my flashlight flickered and died. I fumbled with it, but to no avail. I was trapped in darkness, with only the pale moonlight filtering through the trees. Then the whispers abruptly ceased. A bone-chilling silence fell over the woods, the silence you'd expect in an ancient tomb, not a living forest. Out of the corner of my eye, I spotted a shadowy figure standing just beyond the moonlight's reach. It was tall and formless, its edges shifting like smoke. Despite the icy cold, I felt a strange heat emanating from it, like standing too close to a bonfire. Before I could react, it surged towards me. I froze, my heart pounding in my chest like a wild drum. I felt its presence wrap around me, the heat increasing until it felt like my skin was about to blister. Just when I thought I would pass out from the heat, it retreated. I stumbled back towards the town, every nerve on fire. The forest resumed its whispers, but I didn't stick around to listen. I fled, leaving the protective circle of the woods and staggering onto the snow-covered streets of my small town. As I turned back, I noticed the shadowy figure at the edge of the forest. It didn't pursue me, it just stood there, watching. I could almost hear a warning in its silent vigil. I was spared once, but I would not be so fortunate again. The next day, I awoke with a burn mark on my arm, a permanent reminder of my encounter with the unseen guardian of the Whispering Woods. I've learned my lesson well. The woods may whisper, but there are some secrets they should keep. And to this day, when the sun sets and the whispers begin, I make sure to stay clear of the Whispering Woods. The unseen guardian is out there, a shadowy sentinel, protecting secrets best left undisturbed.